Okay, mis amores, we're starting off with Christina's foundation, and this is the MAC Mineralized Foundation in the shade NW20. She's very fair right now, and I'm just taking this foundation brush by Sephora. This is really nice because it gives you just a really nice, even, light application of foundation. Christina has really good skin, even though she fails to listen to me and hydrate the heck out of it. She's a little bit dry, but overall, she has beautiful skin, and so I don't want to give her too much coverage because it's not necessary. So I'm just kind of stippling it around where she has a little bit of redness. Now I'm going in with the YSL Touche Éclat highlighter in the shade 2, and I'm using this just to kind of add some warmth to her skin tone. She does have quite a bit of red in her skin. She tends to be red around her cheeks and her nose area. So I wanted to add just a little bit of a golden touch to her complexion. And I'm going in with the same foundation brush, and I'm just buffing that into her under eyes, her nose, her chin, and forehead, just so that we cover any additional redness that is peeking through the skin. So now I'm just taking a clean foundation brush, and I'm just buffing out any harsh edges and making sure that everything's blended out, so that it doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the skin. I just want it to look like really pretty glowy skin. I am using this awesome powder by Bobbi Brown. It's in the color pale yellow, and I actually use this on myself, but because again she has some redness, I don't want to give her extra coverage. I just want to, you know, correct some of the redness in her skin. I'm using her Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm using that middle shade. I don't have it, guys, so I'm sorry I can't tell you what the colors are, but she really wanted to learn how to contour her face and just kind of give herself a little bit more definition and warmth. And I took the middle shade with my NARS blush brush, and I'm just kind of taking that to the hollows of her cheeks, and as always I am blending that mofo out with her foundation brush. So we're going to just continue to build this product, and that was one of the strategies I was giving her, is that she should just lightly build the color so that it's not like super intense. And then if she wanted to add a little bit more of an intense contour, she would just go in with a deeper shade. Now we're doing the other side, and we're doing exactly the same thing. Okay, so now we're going in with the yellow highlighting powder in her contour kit, and I'm just taking another powder brush, and I'm just using that to clean up her contour and to give her a little bit more of a defined finish. I'm also using that to highlight the center of her face. Now I'm going in with my Narcissus palette, and I'm taking one of the lighter shades in this palette, and I'm using that to buff out her contour a little bit, but to also give it just a really pretty glowy, soft, neutral finish. And as you guys can see, it looks really pretty and soft. I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown highlight in Afternoon Glow and my Morphe M510 brush, and I love this highlight. It just looks so gorgeous. It's this really beautiful soft gold, almost like a rose gold, but more of a gold finish, and it's just amazing. I'm using her Anastasia eyebrow powder, and I believe this was in medium brown. And she uses a powder for her eyebrows because, as you guys see, she has nice full eyebrows. And now, guys, we are going in with the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm taking the color China White, and with a MAC 224, I'm just dusting that all over her eyes, and that's going to just give us a really smooth base to go in with Courtney. Courtney is such a beautiful transition shade. It's just very warm, orangey, brown, and I'm using the same MAC 224 brush to just add a little bit of definition to her crease. And as you guys can see, this isn't really precise or specific. It's just very soft, diffused, and blown out. And we're just using it as our transition shade, so no need to really focus on placement. Alright guys, and we're going in with Violence, which is this beautiful dual chrome purpley shade. And I'm using the same MAC 224 to just kind of add a little bit of color to her crease. She wanted to try something new and bold, and as I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to my own makeup, but on other people, I don't know, I just get inspired and I want to go ham. So I'm just building up this color so that you can really see that it's a really pretty pinky purple shade, and that is going to be, again, another transition shade, so that when we apply our lid color, it just looks very soft, blown out and diffused. And all I'm doing is just blending this back and forth because I don't want it to look harsh. I just want it to look very soft and natural. Now I'm just going in with her foundation brush, and I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges just to make sure that it gives this really pretty lifted effect. And the lid color I'm going to be using is expensive, darling. It's expensive. And I'm using a MAC 239. So I started applying this color dry, and as you guys can see, it's pigmented, it's pretty, but I really wanted it to pop. Like, it's such a beautiful, bright, glittery color, and I really wanted that to transfer onto the lid. So I went in with a little bit of Fix Plus, wet my brush, and just pop that right onto the lid, and that's what you guys are seeing now. And it looks so much, you know, more vibrant and beautiful. It was perfection. I absolutely love the way it looked on her lid. And as always, you want to go back and make sure that you're blending. So the next color I picked up was Violence, and I have a MAC 217, and I really wanted that purple to stand out in her crease. And as you guys can see, as I'm applying it, you can really start to see that purple just kind of blend into that teal, but it stands out, and so you're getting this really beautiful gradient effect. You're getting the blue that then, you know, turns into that really pretty purple, and then you just kind of see Courtney looks almost a little pinky on her, and it could be just a color combination, but it just looks like you're getting this really pretty transitional effect happening, where you're getting like blue fading into purple, fading into pink. So I really love the way it was looking, and as you guys can see, I'm just going back in to really intensify that purple because I just saw it and I'm like, yes, this looks like perfection. Once again, I'm going in with my MAC 239, and it's wet, and we're just deepening that teal. Now I'm just taking a makeup remover and I'm cleaning up any fallout. And since I removed some of her makeup, I'm just taking her foundation brush and a little bit of that foundation and just adding the product back under her eyes. I normally would do her eye makeup first, but we honestly were not planning on doing a full face of makeup. We were just going to contour, and then we went a little ham. So as you guys can see, I'm using my Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and it's that seafoam green. And I just wanted to kind of keep everything really bright and pretty, and just the contrast of these colors, it was so beautiful, and I loved how it looked. This liner is amazing for blue eyes, so I was really happy with the outcome of it. Now I'm taking Princess, and according to her, I used it because she's a princess. And I use that on the inside of her eyes, and you guys know how I work. I just like to go back and make sure that everything is blended. I'm just taking a little bit more of that Courtney and making sure that everything looks really diffused and soft. And then I took China White and I just applied it under her eyes again. And of course, I want to make sure that that teal color really stands out and that it's vibrant and that we're not losing any of the pigmentation. So she wanted to go a little bit, you know, more intense in the contour. So I'm taking the darkest contour shade in this palette, and I'm just using it to define the outside of her cheek. And with my brush, I'm just going back to make sure that everything is blended and doesn't look harsh. And she's never baked, guys. I am using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder with a foundation brush on her, and I'm literally talking through what I'm doing, and you guys can see by her face that she's like, what? This is legit? And she looks a little scared because she is a little drier, but with this product you can literally use it on just about any skin type, and it's so finely milled that it does not enhance any dryness in the skin. So it's awesome for just about any skin type, including mature. So I'm just going to continue to add this product, and as you guys see, I'm going under her eyes, her nose, her chin, her forehead. I'm literally baking her entire face. What I will tell you guys is that because she is a little bit drier than normal, I didn't leave the powder on too long, so you guys can see that I'm just dusting off any excess powder, and it really did do the trick. Like, she just looked very sculpted. Alright, and for her mascara, this is actually a Buxom mascara, and it's hers. I'm not sure what mascara this is, but I'm just using that to enhance her lashes. She already had a little bit of mascara on, but because we applied all these colors and products on her, I just want to make sure that her lashes were really dark and intense. She's now using her Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Gemini, and this is probably one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas ever. It's just very hydrating, comfortable, and it's matte, but it's not uncomfortable to wear. I'm just adding a little bit more blush to add some definition, and I'm setting her with the Caudalie grape water. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching.